Welcome in everybody to Mystic Rick's Crypto Picks. I am your host, Mystic Rick. How you guys doing? Back after a long week of no videos. But before we get started, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps all the users out there be able to see my content from the YouTube algorithm. So without further ado, let's dive in. We're just going to do a rolling start today. We're not going to have an intro. Bitcoin coming in at $63,960. Guys, it's only a grand away from a new all-time high. It's up 1.61% over the 24-hour block. It is up 13.69% over the week period. Ethereum trying to get back to that $4,000 mark, sitting in at $3,859. It's up 1.16% of 24-hour block, and it is up 10.23% over the 7-day period. Binance coin fighting some struggles. It is down over the 24-hour period, coming in at $485. Cardano is down on the daily and the weekly at $2.10. XRP trying to hang in there at $1.10. Solana at $156. It's up for the week but down for the day about 1%. Dot is up 18% for the week at $41.52. And Doge is just kind of just sitting down there in the lower 20s. Um, Uniswap is down for the day, up for the week at $25.93. Luna, $38. So looking fairly decent, and Bitcoin is climbing as we speak. Um, so really excited to see it. Let's look at the biggest gainers of the day. Number one is this Prince Floki, which of course is a meme token. Um, I would be looking to take profits. It's up 140,000%. What more do you want, guys? What more do you want? Strike X is up 65,373%. Blow Up is up 644%. And what's trending is Floki is actually down. Baby Floki Billionaire is up 330 or 93%. And Doge Dash is up 300%. I can't make this stuff up, guys. I mean, between these three lists here, you have Floki Inu, Prince Floki, a Baby Floki Billionaire, and Lil Floki. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Um, it's just absolutely ridiculous. The the things that we see here. And we will go back to doing our daily videos. I just needed some time away to take care of some things, which is okay. We have some big things in the move with my organization. So I'm super excited to be able to make some content for you guys for that as well. So without further ado, let's start diving into some charts. We will look at uh, Bitcoin first over on the um, this is the Bybit chart. So this is the hourly. Right now in the hourly, we're sitting at 66.8 on the RSI. On Bybit is sitting at 63,998. So it came down a little bit, but we had a good little pump right here. Um, it's looking like our money flow it's in the green, which is good. Um, the momentum wave is coming down. We'll see where it fares here soon. And if we look at our 2 hour, we just got a red dot on the 2 hour, and we had some connected bearish divergence all the way from the 15th. So what that means is price was setting a higher high, but RSI was setting a lower high bearish divergence. So that's why you see the price come down some. Um, and we always talk about trading the trend lines on my channel. So if we were to do that from here, what I would do is you could either A, continue your trend line here, or B, what I would do is move it here and trade the trend in this matter probably about right there. Okay. Let's move in and move that a little bit closer. Like so. All right, so that's the line I would be watching, right? If we come back down to that 62,000 berry anytime soon, um, that be a sign to just watch for a little pullback, right? Doesn't mean it'd be a major pullback. Pullbacks are not necessarily um, unhealthy, and so you just things you got to be aware of. Okay, so if we go out and we look at our 4-hour chart, the 4-hour chart had conflicting signs. We had a green dot followed by a red dot, but the money flow is in the green. However, um, we do have an RSI of 76. It could push higher. We just have to look for it and see what happens, right? It could push higher. We just have to look for it and see what what actually happens here. And if we actually go and look at our daily, whew, look at that daily. Ooh, the daily is sitting. It's close, guys. It is close. I mean, it is literally just a whale push away from a new all-time high. But I'd be careful. This RSI is sitting at 85.3 on the daily. Okay, so this is what we have on our daily right now. Um, we're literally completely blue here, which would be green on our dailies. But I would be mindful that there could be a potential pullback. It doesn't mean that we'll have one, but I would still be aware of one, right? I'd still be aware of one and just see um, where we're at there. The biggest move of this whole pump right here was you see this green dot right here on September 30th when we were floating around like 40 to $41,000. This would have been a nice juicy long right here. And again, my videos are not financial advice. I would not tell you what to invest in. This is purely for um, your education and entertainment. But yes, we're at 85.3. I would be very mindful of that RSI, guys. Okay, I mean Bitcoin is virtually going vertical on the daily chart, so it's just something to consider, something to kind of keep your eyes out on, right? And just watch it. We'll go and look at Solana. So Solana, it's not looking too shabby on the daily. Um, I just don't like the direction that the money wave is heading. So we could be potentially coming out a little bit more from that money from the money flow, and the momentum wave looks like it wants to come down. We go to our hourly. On our hourly, we actually had a pretty, I call it a fairly decent buy signal on the hourly. DJ Blackwell, how you doing? Yep, that's what we're looking at right now is Solana. So right now on the hourly, um, what I can see right now is, of course, money flow is in the red. Um, really looks like it wants to come up, and the momentum wave looks like it will. We just have to see where that's going to go. So if we fib this out here, so it's right below the golden pocket right now, which is the 0.5 to the 0.382. So we'll just have to see where it wants to go in terms of that. So I think our next target to break really is it's this $157 line. If we can, it should put us back at about 162. Um, for the most part, I mean, we could come up to the 786 to $169, but it would have to be a pretty good pump there. In terms of resistance, I mean, Solana's just been all over the place. I don't really see a I mean, I'm really not seeing any true um well, I guess you could say there is resistance here, and I'll draw it out. So you have you have some um in here, 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 here. And so there is some confluence in this area that it's going to have to get past, which is that $164 dollar level. And it does have some good support, which has been noted here and here, um, here, 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 and here. That's that level it's sitting at. So honestly, I would say from an hourly perspective, I would watch it closely. It's looking like we could come up a little bit, but what I would really like to see, the next pump is going to come from when we can get we can get into a green um, green money flow, and it's looking like the momentum wave is going to come up just a little bit. So it'd be interesting to see if we're back at $160 before tomorrow, or if we're going to come back down. If we go and look out at the 4 hourly, the 4 hourly is looking pretty good, but we'll have to see where that goes, right? Because a few hours ago, or a few 4 hour blocks ago, it did throw a sell signal with a false buy signal. So, but I mean, just Solana's just all over the place. This was an immaculate pump right here. I really like this pump. That was back at the beginning of October. You know, we got back as high as $177 on the 3rd. And we can also take a look over at Ethereum. All right, Ethereum is green in a money wave. The money flow, the momentum wave is actually going up right now. Ethereum's on the 4 hourly is sitting at 60.47 RSI. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, but I'd be very mindful of some minor bearish divergence as we set higher highs. If this RSI doesn't come up, um, it's gonna force some bearish divergence and price will come down. And then we can also try to look at radium. So we'll look at radium. Radium is actually about to have a pump. It looks like the money flow is going to come up and attempt to go back into green. We'll have to see. We have some good money flow action going on the 4 hourly. It's looking at RSI sitting at about 41.8. If we go out and we fib this, so our golden pocket would be between basically $11.90 to up to about high $12 range. And I think it can get there. I definitely think it can get there. And if we take a look at we'll take a look at Atlas. So Atlas is about to have a pump. So if you own Atlas, it's about to have a pump. Um, really excited to see where this pump goes, of course. And I won't measure from here because this was just the euphoria pump where it went from 0.00113 all the way up to 28 cents. So excited to see where this goes. But right now, the momentum wave is looking good on the 4 hourly. The money flow is still in the red, but um, I believe we could see a money flow into the green here. And I think that would pull us back into our 10 to 12 cent range. Of course, we'll just have to wait and see. But I think we're starting to kind of balance out here and find some support at that 8 cent range. I really like that. Um, that high 8 cent range looks to see, building some good support here. And then if we look at Polis might not be done coming down yet, guys. So be careful here with your Polis. It could very well come down a little bit more. It could possibly come down to about that $7 and 18 cent, 15 cent range before we see some sort of movement to the upside. Uh, but RSI is also low. I mean, RSI is down at 30, so this could be a good level to accumulate as well. Just be cautious, right? Just because RSI is really low doesn't mean you're promised anything, guys. So just keep that in mind and be cautious. And if we go back over to Bitcoin, it's come down a little bit, but again, I figured we could probably see it if we go and look at the 15 minute. So the 15 minute has room to pump. The problem is that sell signal a false positive because it's barely hanging in there, guys. That sell signal is barely hanging in there. It'll be interesting to see um, what this money flow is doing. It's trying to hang upwards, but I'd be interested to see what happens to the momentum wave. But Bitcoin is in a strong position right now, guys. I I'm not gonna lie to you. Bitcoin is it is in a strong position. Now, I do think, like I said, it's gonna come down a little bit because the momentum wave is calling for it right now. It doesn't mean it's coming all the way down to the 50s, but the momentum wave is calling for us to come down just a little bit here. And so tomorrow when I do a video, I'm going to talk about a couple things that I'm seeing. We're going to talk about some news. We're going to talk about some market caps. And then we're going to start doing some more info videos, guys. Just lots of questions that I get about how to use a wallet, or how to get on your first exchange, or how to move cryptocurrencies um, from an exchange to a wallet. Um, go in, so we'll go over things like that as well. And then I'll also have a video coming up for you guys on Fabric. So it's definitely um, a project that you're gonna want to look out for. So Fabric is actually up. So it's got total supply of 500 million, circulating supply of 49 million, and I'd love to see where this project goes. I'm not going to spoil it because, like I said, I'm going to do I have a video I'm planning to release on Fabric. You guys are going to love it. You're going to learn so much about it. It's on 3,046 watch lists right now. It's ranked 1345, but from what Fabric has coming up, I do believe they're going to break the top 800 to 1,000. And I love the fact that they're transparent. They have their website, they have their community on Medium and Twitter. They also have a Discord. So really exciting stuff. But that's all I really have for you guys today. I just wanted to do a quick up brief, let people know what's going on with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, the major players right now, what I see in the localized price action all the way out to the daily time frame. And so the market is looking strong right now. But again, um, I mean, look, Prince Floki is still going up. It's up 152,000%. I mean, you guys, like, this is just absolutely wild to see something like this, guys. I mean, it it is literally went from point 0.000007 all the way up to as high as 0.001. That is ridiculous, guys, but I'd have problem trusting that when the volume behind that price action is only 412,000. I just I don't trust that action. So be mindful, guys, when you guys are getting into these meme coins. They are very, very dangerous. Have some of them turned 10,000 into a few million? Yes. But that's not, you have a misconception if you think that every single project you get into in the crypto space is going to make you a millionaire. That's a very dangerous mindset, and please don't play that game. But that's all I got for you guys for tonight. Um, be blessed. Mr. Grick is out, and go get those gains.